I'd like to start with the backstory of why I became interested in little terns. So I used to be an environmental consultant, and one of the things I'd have to do is search for threatened species. And there are two searches. One is for the Commonwealth of Australia, and that's this one, and there's others for the states of Australia. So the Commonwealth of Australia has set up a protected matters search tool. And if I click on the picture, I get a map of Australia and I can zoom in onto one of my job sites, which is here in Mackay. So I did East Point Mackay. So East Point Mackay is at the mouth of the Pioneer River, and it hasn't been there that long. The Pioneer River puts out lots of sand, and that sand gets thrown up onto this area here. So we've got a very big sandy area. If I click on the top left and bottom right hand corner, I get a search box. And if I click on the search box, I get a report, a list of species. And you can see that there's lots and lots of species. There's 49 threatened species, and list of marine species. They're protected by various international treaties. A lot of them are migratory species. And if I click up on the top to sort into alphabetical order, and if I come down here, you can see there is the little tern. So you can imagine being an environmental consultant, there's a huge amount of pressure on you to know something about a really vast array of species. One of those species was the little tern, and from the description, it really could have been there. So it likes to breed in places that have the sea on one side and a river or a lake on the other side. So I went all along the four dunes here looking for little terns. I didn't find any, but yesterday I did find some, and the rest of this video will be about what to look for. I found a broad beach in Durras, which is in New South Wales, south of Wollongong, east of Canberra, and they have a migratory bird nesting area here. The area is marked by signs, and the signs say don't walk all over the beach, walk around it, walk along the wet area, and you won't do any damage. When I was there at about sunset, I could see a bird flying around with a fish in its mouth. So the terns come in and they fly around all over the area looking for seagulls and crows and other things before they drop in on their babies. And I took a video of this bird with this fish looking for its baby. So here it is, it's flying around, it's basically flown in from the sea. I saw it with a fish in its mouth and took a still photo, and now it's flying around looking for its baby, and it sees some of its mates and they come in, they try to steal the fish. What kind of mates are those? So anyway, I lost the bird, but then I found it again and it was flying along and it suddenly flew backwards and dropped on the ground, and then it stayed on the ground for 2 or 3 seconds, pushed the fish down its baby's neck and then flew off again. Right next to the sandspit is a big, wide lagoon full of seagulls and cormorants. Seagulls are twice the size of little terns and could easily eat their babies or their eggs. And up the beach there's crows walking along through the signs that say this is a bird nesting area. Crows don't care. Crows will eat your babies just as easily. And yeah, no wonder the poor terns get puckered out and just like to sit on the beach and have a rest. But their kids are safe because the kids are a little bit smarter and they are out on these rock platforms that are a little bit out to sea and safe from most predators. Thanks for listening.